Mile High Idyllwild is a popular Southern California mountain resort about 1 mile in altitude.
To think about it was like a movie.
It's a very unique community. The last place you'd expect.
One of Idyllwild's attractions is that it offers all 4 seasons, yet in winter is only an hour's drive down to the desert on the Pines to Palm Scenic Byway. Idyllwild, Pine Cove, and Fern Valley are 3 adjacent unincorporated communities, of which Idyllwild is the largest, located in the San Jacinto Mountains in Riverside County, California. The Idyllwild community also generally includes the hamlets of Mountain Center and Garner Valley. Idyllwild and nearby areas of Garner Valley and Lake Hemet have been used for filming since the silent film era. Although most of Cecil B. DeMille's The Squaw Man in 1914 was filmed in Los Angeles and vicinity, footage of cattle on the open range were shot at the H.J. Ranch at King Camp, midway between Idyllwild and Garner Valley. The Garner Ranch also stood in for the Ponderosa in episodes of TV show Bonanza. In 1961 and 1962, the Elvis Presley musical Kid Galahad was filmed in Idyllwild and vicinity. In the 1980s, television series Airwolf and various car commercials have also been filmed in the area. The biker funeral procession from the 1966 film The Wild Angels was filmed in Idyllwild and including the Silver Pines Lodge, which was named Hillbilly Lodge at the time of the filming. A number of westerns have been filmed at the Garner Ranch in Garner Valley. Idyllwild was once the summer home for bands of Coyote Indians who migrated to the area to escape the heat of lower elevation deserts. Idyllwild was known originally as Strawberry Valley because of the wild strawberries that grow there, especially beside Strawberry Creek that runs through the town. Strawberry Valley, later the location town of Idyllwild, came by its name in the 1860s. When settlers first began putting down roots in that area, they found a delicacy the Coyote Indians had discovered long before. The area was carpeted in wild strawberry vines and their delicious fruit. A post office was established in 1893. At this time, the town was called Raynetta. The creator of the big Idyllwild Tree Monument in the San Jacinto Mountains village is gone after living off and on in the forest community for more than 30 years. David Roy, Idyllwild's familiar long-bearded, long-haired chainsaw artist, is nowhere to be seen. In the hands of the 66-year-old Roy, a chainsaw is like a fine chisel. His realistic, majestic carvings are much more artistic than the characters produced by average chainsaw artists. Idyllwild homes and businesses are thoroughly populated with his carvings. The most noticeable piece the refreshingly eccentric Roy left behind is the 22-foot iconic Idyllwild Tree Monument he named Harmony. It features detailed carvings of a bear, eagle, cougar, and coyotes. It was carved from 3 big trunks that were joined together with so much Gorilla Glue that the company visited Idyllwild to produce videos of the masterpiece. Roy moved a few years ago to Taos, New Mexico. He figured it would be a good place to live because Taos lacks chainsaw artists. Roy says Idyllwild was a better location, but I finished my trip in Idyllwild. Roy became well known in Idyllwild when he was commissioned to replace a chainsaw insect-ravaged totem that was so damaged it had to be torn down. After a vote in the village, the now defunct Idyllwild Chamber of Commerce awarded the contract to Roy. The 3 years it took for completion had some benefits for the village. His work became a roadside attraction. Tourists steadily stopped by to take pictures and chat. Roy completed the sculpture in 2010. With great fanfare, the monument trucked to its home in the center of the village. It quickly became a place to meet. Tourists stopped by all day to take pictures. The chamber folded, and a more appropriate group, the Idyllwild Art Alliance, took over ownership of the monument. Roy saw it on a recent visit and is happy with the group's maintenance of his sculpture. He said he's finished carving in Idyllwild unless someone from the San Jacinto Mountains commissions a special piece. He hopes his work begins selling well in Taos. Every few years I have to change my trip, said Roy, who wandered off before never this permanently. I was in Idyllwild too long.